Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Tonight we're checking out NAZARE, and according to Google Translate, the song title is Happiness Theory. Now, I've never heard NAZARE personally. I've never even heard of them, so this is going to be completely brand new to me. From what I can find is that they're a Japanese visual kei rock and or metal band. They played their first ever show January 12th of 2019. And they will be performing their last ever show January 11th, 2021. So only about 2 months and a couple days from today's date, they will be playing their last ever show. I'm just curious as to if there's any reason why they're disbanding, and I did find a statement from their vocalist. So the statement from their vocalist, Mio, is as follows. I can only apologize for the trouble this kind of announcement causes for our staff, supporters, and fans. With the difficulties that arise from dealing with bipolar disorder and hysteria, coupled with heavy family matters, singing, standing on stage, and the responsibility of being in a band are too much for me right now. One of the symptoms of my bipolar disorder is that my mental condition is very unstable, which makes standing on stage very difficult for me, and hysteria presents itself in a way that means I can't sing like I used to anymore. Based on these points, we made the decision. So we felt it best to draw the line after this last tour at Shibuya. I apologize if I mispronounced that. Until then, I will try my best to fulfill my responsibilities as Mio of NAZARE. We will soon go on tour, and I will probably cause some trouble for you all. The time remaining is short, but I hope you will support us until the very end. So that was a statement that their vocalist Mio released for the reasoning as the decision for the band to disband here in a couple months. Now, it's definitely super sad to see that, you can only imagine having to be in those shoes of having to make a statement that, I just mentally cannot be in a band right now because of things that really are out of my control. Having a mental disorder like being bipolar or, having hysteria, that's got to be difficult, and it's got to be tough on not only you, but those around you. So I was a little bit interested just to kind of make sure that I was educated enough on, what bipolar disorder was and hysteria was. So I did a little bit of information. I'd like to share it with you guys. So according to what I can find, bipolar disorder, formerly called manic depression, is a mental health condition that causes extreme mood swings that include emotional highs and emotional lows, or depression. When you become depressed, you may feel sad or hopeless and lose interest or pleasure in most activities. So that is one of the things that Mio is struggling with. Second, the second was kind of interesting, so I want to read through this, and I'd like to, if anybody knows any bit more information, I'd love to hear your thoughts below in the comment section. It says, hysteria can be defined as a feature of some conditions that involve people experiencing physical symptoms that have a psychological cause. So could hysteria be a direct result from the bipolar disorder? Now, it shows here that symptoms of hysteria include partial paralysis, hallucinations, and nervousness. Other symptoms often ascribed to hysteria include shortness of breath, anxiety, fainting, nervousness, insomnia, sexual forwardness, irritability, and agitation. And it does go on to say that in 1980, the American Psychological Association changed their diagnosis of hysterical neurosis conversion type to that of a conversion disorder. It says, today, psychology recognizes different types of disorders that were historically known as hysteria, including dissociative disorders and somatic symptom and related disorders. So it looks like originally maybe hysteria just was, here's hysteria, and then there's just a bunch of stuff under it, and you're like, okay, you have hysteria. And it sounds like now it can really refer to a few different things. So I'm just curious if anybody knows more information, can you let me know? It was just interesting, but it's super sad that the vocals here are struggling with that. But without further ado, let's jump into the actual song now. All right, hold up. I was not ready for that. I was expecting rock. Everything I saw said they were rock. And boy, was I pleasantly surprised when they weren't. Thank you. Thank you. Ah, I love it. I'm going to restart that because I just... And the 8-string guitar there. Ooh, yeah. Let's restart. Let's go right back before this jumps. All right, here we go. Shh, here we go again. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was NAZARE and Happiness Theory, if that is the correct title. I liked it a lot. I did. I really enjoyed it. I mean, maybe I'm biased because I just love the heaviness of it, and it was just nasty heavy for me. And that's why I enjoyed it. Vocally, awesome vocals. That's one thing I've noticed. A lot of Japanese screamers who are able to pull off is that whistle style scream, and I don't see really a lot of vocalists here in the States do that much. I've noticed it a lot with Darren Gray, Devil Oof, now NAZARE, and there's a couple other bands I heard do it. I haven't really heard it much in the States at all, but I hear a lot with these heavier Japanese bands, which I absolutely love. And I just thought his vocals were killer. I liked the emotion behind the vocals, where he was bouncing from, you know, lows to mids to yells to talking to singing. Like he had a lot of range and a lot of capabilities and just a lot very diverse vocal style, which was a lot of fun to listen to. It was a lot of cool things to hear. Now there wasn't much like change with like the style of vocals. When he went low, it was always the same style of just, you know, sounding low. There wasn't really a tunnel throat there. There wasn't a guttural. It was more of just a solid fry vocal, fry low scream. Kind of same, you know, you heard the whistle or the whistle. I call it a whistle scream. I've heard other people compare it to that as well. Did that a few times. Mids were very solid. So just overall solid performance vocally. So it's definitely makes it even more sad to, you know, seeing how talented the vocalist is, on top of struggling with the mental disorders that, you know, that they're struggling with. So that's definitely sad, and I wish nothing but the best for the vocalist in that. Guys, I'd like to hear some more NAZARE. Also, I'm kind of seeing something here, and it looks like there is a drum playthrough through a song called Beyond the Lost Happiness. Maybe that's what the title of this song is called. It would be a coincidence that there's two of their songs have that in it. So I would assume maybe the title of this song is Beyond the Lost Happiness and not Happiness Theory. If someone knows, let me know below, guys. But these guys were killer. Give me some more NAZARE to listen to. I loved it. But as always, guys, if you like what I do, subscribe. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the thumbs down button. If you don't, that's cool too. Turn notifications on if you want to see when I upload. If you want to support the channel in any way, go check out my Patreon. It would be awesome. That's a great way to support me. I also have merch. Go check out my merch. Both of those links are in the description, guys. Comment your suggestions below. I want to check out some more awesome music. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. And as always, I hope you have a great rest of your day.